Yeah, that's just all the sellable goods, right? Mm-mm-mm. What's weighing me down so much? Mutated fish. Hmm. It's 25 pounds. We're up 4 scimitar. You got the club of nails. I don't know why I'm keeping these porcelain plates. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, it's because I'm carrying all this by myself because nobody else is in the party. Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Let's see what we can do.
Mm-mm-mm. Step a little bit.
Demons are far harsher and more ruthless than uplanders. That's why they're on top. And if the Crusaders want to survive, they're going to have to learn how to be ruthless very fast.
Really hope that healed them as well.
Here we go.
Mm-mm-mm. Apparently me making that noise scared the cat.
I can handle it.
Hang on. Neutral evil. Kind of going towards chaotic evil. What are you? Okay, so you're full rogue. Okay. Cat, please calm yourself. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna keep you got quite a few healing spells. I don't know about you. Am I gonna keep you? I don't know why I feel like this guy might be pretty good. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, she also has some healing stuff. Hmm. I don't know. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, okay, that dropped down my carry weight by a significant amount. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Right, in that case, can we do formation here? No. But let's go to the library. Oh, hang cultist. Yeah, we can go there. Found some flowers, some meteorite dust occur. Random encounter. No. Like that, yeah. But no, Weaver's definitely not front. You there. You. Think I'll do?
Can we retreat already?
Oh, I hit my backline.
It's all your fault.
Wow, you died in like 2 seconds, didn't you?
Oh, man.
That's not gonna be good.
You require my unbiased opinion?
Yeah, put down there. Cantrip. It's a rare frost. I want to have constantly throwing that out.
We'll win this, one way or the other.
You constantly throwing out electric blast.
I'm here. Where else would I be?
I'm always open to ideas.
Can't make the demons wait.
Mm. Ooh, lost bag. Grab that. Okay. Oh, my back.
Is that treasure?
Alright, who's there? Stocky knight with a head of messy black hair stands before you, his armor splattered with blood. He greets you with a deep, booming voice. Ha! Crusaders! Excellent! I'm Captain Caleb, Zazalamal? I'm just gonna call him Captain Caleb. These are my men. I'm about to burn these vile backstabbers and heretics here. These pathetic imitators of the traitors of Arilo, who tricked their way into the ranks of the Crusaders. Wait, you just burning around Crusaders? The knight nods at a heap of several beaten, bloody, strange elves whose appearance seems jarring for some unknown reason. Elzal bellows threats at his prisoners, who seem to be in a deep state of shock and utter terror. Perception. Take a closer look at the ruthless Crusader. Caleb is talking too loudly while casting sidelong looks at you. You have seen a familiar behavior quirks before in liars. Oh. Into instinct. Idiots, stop. Heed my command. Names of Baphomet. Oh. Oh, and try and tick them. Yeah. Words fly out of your mouth before you can even think of them. Some gut instinct told you that that's precisely what needs to be said at this moment. The words hit their target. The Crusaders jump in surprise and look at you in terror. Look at each other in terror. Blair's menacing at Caleb. You know, mortal, we're everywhere. It leaps to attention and barks out, "Sorry, we couldn't have known. We'll fix this right away, sir." Cat, why are you being so needy right now? Climbing all over me. Stop wasting valuable fuel. If you like burning books, go rig the Grey Garrison library. Enemies might try and sneak there. Step to it. There's plenty more of where that came from, sir. I'll do everything you've ordered. Just as soon as those Crusaders arrive, they'll be dead meat. I've got to make sure we get another... No. Make it another 2 barrels of alchemist fire from the Great Garrison storeroom. Things are going to burn up there. Bye. Yeah, you idiots.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Praise of somebody, we're saved. Came just in time. Oh, it's the storyteller. Oh, it's the guy we're here to save. A blind elf stands before you. He looks extremely strange. His face wears its years heavily, which is unusual for members of his race. Thinning grey hair and ragged beards, sightless, milky eyes, pale, papery skin, covered in age spots, a spine curved by the passion of time. This is not how elves typically age. The youth that graces the face of elves, even on their deathbed, has totally abandoned this decrepit specimen. That is an elf with a beard? I guess the worst can be found even among the best. Bearded elf? How very intriguing. If you please, I would like to pluck out some of your hairs. Yeah, the phenomenon manifesting in your chin. In the interest of science, of course. The old elf holds out his hand in your direction, and in the penurial gesture of the blind, greeting you with an unexpected, strong, calm voice. Hello, I'm the storyteller. Serious elf who travels in Canaveris, yeah. And I wish to thank my rescuers. That is you, if I'm not mistaken. Storyteller? Ha! That's the first I've heard of a venerable old-timer like that having a street name. I want to talk to you about something. The old elf responds with dignity and courtesy, but firmly. And thanks for my rescue. I'll of course render you service in turn, whatever it may be. However, at this moment, I wish to be somewhere safer than the present surroundings. My recent adventures have fatigued me greatly. I would be grateful if you could help me get to some sort of safe shelter. Typical. You do a good turn, and instead of saying thank you, they ask for more help. Go on, old elf. He's had a rough go at it. Yeah, because we've had an easy go. We're taking you to Defender's Heart. There's no point in talking more here. It feels like it won't. Please accept my sincerest thanks once again. And if I may, please don't rush. I'll struggle to keep up with your young legs. And I'm not the only one to be thankful to you. The young Crusaders over here are able to give his regards. But he's too shy to approach you. I can tell from his quickened breathing. When we reach a safe place, take pity on the lad and accept his thanks. Allow me to introduce myself. Brother Calum at your service, and thank you for helping us. We thought we were doomed to perish. How'd you end up in this trap? That traitor met us at the door. He seemed faithful and passionate crusader, but we didn't suspect a thing until they attacked us from behind and knocked us out. We didn't expect such trickery. Most of our order brethren are dead. We're desperate to believe this man in armor was a fellow crusader, a comrade. While we were unconscious, they removed our armor and tossed us on the pile of books. What macabre blasphemy. Ain't it always the way? You start to think you might be able to trust a fella, and boom, here he goes and stabs you in the back. If you never trust anyone, then soon you'll become a killer just like Hallrun. Yeah, true. You gotta find some sort of balance. It's hardly better, is it? Ha! Don't start on that now. Fine, you convinced me. You can trust people, but only 1 in every dozen. Fair enough. I'd say it's not long even then. Go to Defender's Heart. Those who are ready to fight back are gathering there. City still fights? Why, that's incredible news. We'll go to the sanctuary guarded by our order brothers and sisters. We'll bring them to Defender's Heart. Okay, go on now, get. Not you, but you can go get as well. No. What? What is it? Give me the loot. Beautiful. What is my Arcana knowledge? 10. It's not very high.
experiment has gone awry.
Guess her knowledge is higher than mine. Then again, she did call me
Switch.
dumb.
Must be a sign.
How to make money during the war against demons. Oh, that's a book I definitely want.
Oh, yes, what?
Copy the spellbook. Boom. Okay.
Let's see what we can do.
Anything else here? Oh, hello. Padded armor. Light. Unidentified. I'm a class 1. It's not great. Oh, increased concentration checks. That might be good on me, but that dropped my armor. That's the thing. But it'll probably allow me to hit my target more often. With my spells and whatnot. Yeah, we'll take him to the Defender's Heart. He's gonna directly take us there. We don't have to do the whole long travel. That's convenient. Alright, where's the storyteller? There's Nino.
Here we go.
Ah, there he is. Blind Elf looks better than he did in your last encounter. His clothes are clean and his pale face the same color. The elf turns to you and listen closely. Is that you, my savior? I recognize your footsteps, determined footsteps befitting a determined person. Allow me to thank you again for saving my life. Please accept this most humble gift as a token of my appreciation. Okay. You're about to explain why you were looking for me. I warned the authorities of Canabris that the local wardstone has been desecrated. They waved off my warning and paid for their inaction. I've examined many wardstones, but only in the one guarding Canabris did I see a flaw. A spot of corruption inside, a vulnerability the demons could surely use. They are able to spread the blight inside the wardstone, corrupts it, make it their weapon. It frightens me to think it will be capable of. The wardstone must be destroyed. Oh. Who are you? Why did they let you examine the wardstones? The elf. Hold up. Cat's doing something. Wait. Absolute ingrate. Who's climbing in the rafters? I'm the storyteller, just an old elf, and a bit more. I'm old even for an elf. I've seen many things and been to many places. Not so long ago, I witnessed the making of a young kingdom in the stolen lands. Oh, he's talking about the previous game, right? Yeah. Led by a remarkable and promising individual. My advice on the complicated matter of conquering those lands proved useful to that leader. This is not uncommon for me. Some seek my advice or services, and I don't refuse. This is how I acquired my reputation as an old vagrant who never hurt anyone. Stayed out of others' squabbles, but sometimes gave good advice. I've had a few friends in Nirian who vouch for my integrity. This is why my humble request to be allowed to see the wardstones was granted. I visited all of them, but only found cause for alarm in Canabarus. Okay, that's something. What blight is concealed in the wardstone? I'm afraid I don't have the answer for your question. To understand the nature of this blight, we need to understand how the wardstones were created, and it is hidden from me. I can only guess. I have heard of the Red Morning Massacre. No, have you heard of the Red Morning Massacre? A dreadful morning remembered with fear even by those not yet born at the time. Demoness called Minago invaded the city. Yeah, we heard that. Disguised, yeah. With a crowd of her followers, and started to do what demons do best, kill and desecrate. They say they covered the wardstone with pieces of dead bodies and splashed it with blood from top to bottom. Could such an abomination darken the radiance of the gift of Minomide herself? This locals think that it's impossible, but who knows? Attacks were rebuffed, but they still reached their target. I think this is when the seed of corruption was planted in the stone. It wouldn't have grown on its own, but Descari himself has now come to take advantage of this weakness, to open the abscess that has been festering for years unnoticed by the people of Canabarus. And when the Demon Lord struck the blow, the weakened stone gave in. Now it's in the demon's hands, and nothing is stopping them from spreading the blight throughout the entire stone, and from it to the other stones along the whole perimeter of the world wound. Yeah, why do you travel to the Wardstones? I tried to see their stories. The visions I had when I touched the Wardstones were unclear. I saw hundreds, maybe thousands of different stories at the same time. They followed each other like flashes of lightning. It was impossible to separate them. I couldn't understand where one of them ended and the next one began. Yeah, do you wield some special magic power? Yes, to a certain extent. But it's more a gift. I can see the past, the stories that have happened. I can touch an object and it sheds shreds of its owner's memories are revealed to my mind. Their emotions, passions, and tragedies. I see visions like I am them, and their stories happen to me. It's my power. I've been roaming the world gathering such stories for many thousands of years. Damn, you are old for an elf. I've heard of you, storyteller. In that case, you meant to take every possible effort to destroy the corruption. Unfortunately, I don't know where to get an instrument powerful enough to banish it from the Wardstone. As far as I know, there's nothing like in Canabarus. Maybe a holy magical sword that I currently have possession of? The demons might have something? Oh, there's also the stone knife. I heard a dying roar. Terendala, the silver dragon, the protector of the city. At the same time, I felt a wave of unfamiliar power sweep over me from head to toe. I would advise you to go to where Terendala was perished and search for something. I'm sorry, I can't be more specific, but intuition and strange sense of rightness tells me that that's where to point you. Yeah, I found this in the square where she perished. What do you make of it? Even from here, I can feel strange energies emanating from this object. If you don't mind, I will examine it using my method. I'll try to see the past of its owners, their emotions, and the shreds of their memories. Maybe you'll help me to better understand. If this belonged to a demon, I think this guy's in for a trip. Storyteller touches the knife, his fingers clamping around the hilt with a hungry, masterful grip. His face contorts into evil grimace, his voice distinguishing rasping. Hunger. My many legs brings me into the lair, to my mother's feasting hall. Feasting hall. A swollen body overfilled with the food. With food is so huge that I have to look at it with all my eyes at once. But on top of her is her scrawny little head. On top is her scrawny little head with a long beak that's always yearning for more food. The feverish, you feel feverish in your chest where the mysterious wound is concealed feels hot. Your mind is flooded with waves of visions that would repeat the words of the old elf. Mother greets me with a placid screech. Stupid, greedy wretch, whose only achievement is my birth. A creeping, wingless creature. It is your fault I have no wings. A simple greatness, a birthright, I should have received from my mighty father. Mother points to me from a crowd. Points me to a crowd of whimpering subjects, suggesting I fortify myself with the pathetic flesh. Not today. I summon my spawn. They fly over to me, enveloping me in a teeming cloud. Like dark buzzing wings, they unfold behind my back and lift me up. Mother has always been stronger, but she did not expect this. I dive in her and rip her limb, bloating body with my claws. Ica splatters the bone and spurs on my heels like... Oh, my heels sink into her flesh. I clench her pitiful tiny head and tear it off along with the shreds of her meat. Victory, I am the strongest. I am the son of my winged father. The elf grimaces with distaste. His voice becomes normal again. Falling. Stories like that are most difficult ones to keep with me. This knife belong to a demon? Storyteller opens his mouth to answer, but sudden spasm crosses his face. A new vision, much stronger one, engulfs the old elf. Malevolent undertones vanish from his voice as it grows more determined. Oh my god, this is killing my voice. Even looking at the wardstone is difficult, despite a corruption nesting in it. Still has an aura of strength. Your fingers clench the stone hilt. So tight it hurts. A little spot on the flawless surface, the wardstone draws your attention. It looks like a butterfly, corruption in the guise of something utterly harmless. But it will grow. You swing and stab the butterfly with the knife as hard as you can. Your fingers cramp painfully. A howl invades your ears. Light, white light everywhere. Stone knife falls from the old elf's hand. Out of breath, he drops to his knees, his trembling terror on his face so unlike his usual defined manner, or dignified manner. What? What was that? That was not the past. That was something yet to happen, or rather might happen. One of the roads of to the future. In one of the possible futures, this item will help you to cleanse the wardstone or to destroy it. Feel a longing to take the stone chisel and plunge it into your chest, right into the wound that has opened up in it. It's hard to resist the feeling, but at the last moment, your self-preservation instincts take over and you manage to keep control of your own hands. That's fun. The old man stands up. He looks completely stunned. Never before has anything like this happened to me. How? I'm not an oracle or prophet. Or is this another riddle from the past that has caught up with me? Must find out. Seeing stories that happened is one thing. Seeing stories that are yet to happen, I don't know why this is happening now, but there's one thing I know for sure. This is not a coincidence. This is a sign of the coming changes, great changes. I shared your vision. The knife, this knife tempted me. Did you see what I saw? This has never happened before. Could it be the magic of this object you brought me? I sense dark energies in it. That could cloud and charm the mind. Be careful with it. It may have tried to influence you, but you managed to overcome its power and subdue it. Or perhaps something else happened to us. Something we don't understand. I don't know. No, he's not usually one to be able to see the future, as he just said, so that's a silly question. Yeah, is what you saw destined to happen? No, the future's not set. It used to be a long time ago. The god Erodian guarded the immortal who raised the Star Stone. Okay. There's so many gods in this game. Yeah, Erodin guarded Galorian? Yeah, I don't know where that is or what that is. But not now. Prophecies are not, do not come true. Or they do, but not in the way they're supposed to. I only saw one version of the future. One of the paths leading to it. The choice has not yet been made. And our destinies are not set in stone. Who were you in your vision? I don't know. Someone strong and desperate enough to resort to extreme measures. I felt that what I was doing had to be done. Hey, your powers are pretty amazing.